All right, so we got every Ork clan, at least the major ones. Please don't yell at me. Make sure you guys. All right, man. Make sure you guys follow my Twitch down below. Other than that, man, this would be a pretty funny video, man. Shout out to Crack Duck. His videos are really funny. And let's graduate. Let's go.
Hi friends, this video is coming out around Valentine's Day, so
Aww.
I chose an appropriately Valentine's themed topic, Ork Clans. What do you mean that makes no sense? Valentine's Day is a love holiday of sorts, and
It is.
I love orcs, so it makes sense to me.
Y'all know me, man. Me and my, I guess you could say me and my personal, you know, feelings to the orcs. I'm not really too fond of them, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I heard that an orc did something to my sweet glorious King Vulcan, and once you do something to him, you are an op forever. You are the opposition for a lifetime. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not a friend. I'm not gonna. Oh, well, he did something hard, so I gotta support him now. No. I'm gonna be like everybody. I'm gonna be like the average Twitter user. I'm gonna be a hater for once. I'm gonna be a hater for once. This guy right here, yo, we don't like the orcs. Now, do I give them respect? As a paint, bro, it literally hurts my chest to, like, you know, give them respect. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I gotta respect them, bro. I gotta respect them, bro. I gotta respect the orcs. Even do I like them? Hell no. But do I respect them? Yeah, I do, man. I do.
Talking orcs, so sense doesn't really matter anyways. Ork clans are essentially the different cultures of orcs. The orcs were created to be the perfect warrior race by the old ones, and they have an ancient knowledge baked into their genes. This is why things like mech boys innately know how to engineer the orc weapons and war machines, or how weird boys innately know how to harness the energy of the warp to accidentally blow their own heads up. But these gene rot instincts are in every orc in a variety of ways and can manifest for large groups. These are the different clan cultures. Each has a specialization, favorite fighting style, and cute color.
Okay, so we got the Goffs, Blood Axis, Deathskulls. I think I've heard of these guys before. Bad Moons, Evil Sunz, and then we got Snakebites. Oh, these are just I'm thinking these are like the clan names. Oh my. But I thought I heard of the Deathskulls before, right? Or did I just cap in front of y'all? I thought I just heard about these guys. Bad Moons. Isn't that, yo, that sounds like a name. Blood Axis. These sounds like names, but like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh wait, these are his names. And then these are like the characteristics under. Okay. All right. I was about to say, y'all, I hope I didn't just, you know, cap in front of the audience.
Coordinated outfits. Also, important to note, clans are mostly cultural differences, and multiple different clans can coexist in the same orc tribe. So, today, I'll be discussing the 6 main clans. But, without further ado, here we go!
Hey, comment down below before we even start. Who's your favorite, like, orc clan? I don't have one. Again, I don't like these guys, but again, like I said, I do respect them. So
first up, since they got to the studio first, are the Evil Sunz. This clan has some of the fastest, if not the fastest boys around. To the Evil Sunz, the only thing that really matters is quote-unquote going fast as orcally possible. Crumping some humies? Gotta go fast. Shooting some gits? Gotta go fast. Doing your mom? Gotta go fast. And what's the best way to go fast? Cocaine. What? And what's the best way to go fast? Cars and trucks and bikes. Oh my. True. Naturally, the Evil Sunz has a higher than average mech population, since we all know the fastest way to go fast is strapping 100 rockets to the Rari and finding a school zone.
Bro. Listen, I'm sorry to take this off a sidetrack or whatever, bro. But like, yo, whenever we start, like, you know, Twitch streaming and stuff like that, first of all, that was a shameless plug. I'm sorry. Whenever I start like Twitch streaming and stuff like that, bro, and like we play games or whatever, and like the like intermissions of like us playing games, bro, I really want to show you guys like my favorite cars, like cars that I'm gonna have like in the future, you know. And it's not even like no cocky-ish, but I just feel like I just feel in my heart that I'm gonna have like some of these cars. You get what I'm saying, bro? I cannot wait to show y'all, bro. When I show y'all some of the cars that I like, y'all gonna be stunned. Do you hear me, bro? Y'all gonna be, bro, stunned, bro. Like y'all just got hit with a stun grenade in Call of Duty. I promise you, bro. Y'all gonna be so like, y'all could be like, yo, you gonna get that? I'm gonna be like, yeah, bro. I'm gonna get this. And that's not, again, you know, by you know, God's willing, you know, I get all these things, bro. But I just feel like in my heart, I'm gonna get them. You get what I'm saying, bro? Bro.
And to make matters even faster, all their vehicles, clothes, and equipment are painted bright red since they believe the red ones go faster. They believe this because it's true. But there's also a school of thought that the orcs just instinctually paint their fastest things reds due to their genetic knowledge, but the subtle paint thing is funnier, and it's also important to note that Flash, he's the fastest man alive.
True.
Red, Lightning McQueen is speed. He is speed.
True.
Red, Sonic the Hedgehog? That's right, red shoes. Food for thought. And finally, the orcs in this clan are also...
I mean, he kind of does have a point. I mean, like, you know, like Superman. Like Superman, he's really fast. Like he got some red on him, like the red cape, red shoes, little red tiny whinies. He kind of got like a little red whatever with his hope sign. He's kind of right.
So especially susceptible to the subculture of the cult of speed. These orcs are known as the speed freaks, and they're addicted to going fast even more so than crumping and blasting Daka. But if you aren't feeling the wheeling, then maybe the Snakebites are more your style. These funky orcs rejected modernity and embraced squigdition. These are the hillbillies of the orcs, and they probably hate TikTok too. The Snakebites are a feral orc clan who generally don't like tech and prefer riding great big squigs, squig hogs, squigosaurs.
Oh, so these guys, bro, they're like an old timer, bro. These guys are these guys are just, bro. These guys are the XQC, just cavemen. These guys, these guys are the cavemen. Wowzers. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, these are definitely not my favorite. I mean, obviously, again, we don't like the orcs, but for the video, I'll be fun for once. For the video, I'll choose one. The Snakebites, they're definitely not it.
And Sigura over vehicles. Now, this doesn't exactly mean they don't use tech at all. They still use their share of shooters, sluggers, various explosives, and cybernetics. But anything too fancy is generally seen as overcomplicating the simple act of bashing skulls and shooting dirt. But anyways, in order to become a true snakebite, an orc has to undergo a ritual in which they receive a bunch of snake bites. These rituals have also earned the Snakebites a place on the nose of the On the Nose Names Hall of Fame. These Snakebites also make those Snakebites even tougher than the average orc, and they are arguably the toughest orc. But we'll talk about the tough clan soon. These guys also have the most beast snaggers. The beast snaggers are expert hunters who seek the biggest and the baddest prey like huge monsters or imperial titans. And finally, the Snakebites were brown, because I guess brown makes you snake your bite better or something.
What?
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that. But next up, let's talk about a clan that actually really loves big flashy tech, and one that I completely forgot to mention in the last orc video. The Bad Moons.
Okay.
The Bad Moons are the rich Nepo babies of the orcs, as they're born with abnormally fast-growing teeth. You see, in orc society, their teeth is money, so the orcs with the most teeth are the richest boys. Thus, the Bad Moons often function as a merchant class of the orcs, and...
Oh yeah, this is me. Oh yeah. This is my favorite one. Yep, I told y'all. I keep telling you guys, if I was a Warhammer, bro, I would legit be a merchant. I tell y'all this all the time. Okay. Hey, these are my guys. No. These are my guys for this video. Don't get it twisted. Like I said before, I don't like these guys at all. To be honest with you, me and Vogan should really slide on every single one of these guys. But to be honest with you, for this video, I'll be fun. Listen, do not worry. I'll be fun. We'll like these guys only for the next 9 minutes.
Like to buy the biggest, baddest custom blasters to kill their enemies and other orcs who want to steal their wealth. The richest war bosses drive around in pimped up battle wagons and have humongous...
Is that the G-Wag? Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, I'm going to be honest with you. Yo, the Bad Moons. Hey. This is my squad.
Guns.
This is my squad.
This clan is also known for heavily using flash gits, which are some of my favorite orc units. Flash gits flaunt their wealth by having the most over-the-top, flashiest custom blasters they can make or buy.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
They try to add unique functions to their gun for further flexing. Also, outside of lore, it's just a super fun kit where you can actually customize their guns. I don't think the rules really change, but it's fun regardless. Plus, the Bad Moons love yellow, and yellow ones explode harder, which further adds to their flash. All in all, the Bad Moons are some of the richest, if not the richest orcs
I
around.
like that, yeah.
Also, speaking of cool, flashy things, I'd like to make a quick aside and mention that I finally made some sticker sheets. Wow, look at those darling stickers surely flashing on screen. It's like my dang drawings came to life to walk among us in the real world.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, like his drawings are pretty cool. At first I didn't know like if this was actually him drawing and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest with you, his drawings are really cool, bro. Shout out to Crack Duck, man.
And this
His
is
drawings
just
are really
wave
cool,
one.
bro.
I'll make more, but you can find them in a link in the description or my channel store page. Also, I was thinking about making pins. If that interested anyone, please let me know so I could gauge interest before ordering them. But back to the video. With that, I feel it's about time to talk about the poster boys of the boys, the Goffs. These orcs are some of the biggest, the baddest, and the toughest, if not the biggest, baddest, and toughest orcs.
Okay, the glaze is crazy. Okay, he gave these boys three positive, just like just big ups to them. I'm gonna be honest with you, the glaze, yo, there isn't a clip out there of me glazing anybody in Warhammer. I've never glazed it. Yo, if you're glazing in Warhammer, yo, just call the doc. Call the doc, he'll send you some pills immediately, yo. I would never glaze anybody like this in Warhammer, bro.
Around. The Goffs on average are bigger and stronger than other clans, and these dudes are also the most numerous and most warlike of the orcs, which is saying a lot considering the MO, modus orcerendi, of the orc race. This also means that the Goffs have the biggest knobs. And I'm sure my viewers across the pond will have a little chortle over their tea or whatever for that one.
What?
The Goffs'
Oh,
preferred
no, I
war
won't.
tactics are humongous infantry assaults. They love battle so much that they prefer to experience it direct and personal. Thus, they use less vehicles than most other clans. They aren't as extreme as the Snakebites, but they do prefer to utilize vehicles as transports to get into the battle faster, rather than
Okay.
actual fighting machines. The Goffs are also technically the generalists of the Ork clans in that they relatively equally hone in their ranged and melee skills since they gotta be the bestest fighters, of course. But at the end of the day, Ork's gonna Ork, and they of course prefer melee combat. In addition, these orcs are the most brutal and sadistic of all the clans. They take great pleasure in savagely murdering their opponents, torturing prisoners, and otherwise doing 40k-isms. The Goffs are also open to diversity in a racist kind of way, or I guess clanist. Of all the clans, the Goffs are the most open to working with the other ones for their huge wars. However, this isn't for any unorky things like altruism or inclusivity. Rather, they see themselves as the greatest orc clan and that it's their right to boss around all of orc kind. Space racists in my 40k? Inconceivable! Then, this collaborative nature was furthered by the legendary Deathskull Magoruk Thraka.
What the hell? Yo. Excuse him, what? What is this? Bro, he got like 9 different components added to him. Bro, bro, he looks like a multi-clean tool. Like, bro, what's going on? Oh, hell no.
The prophet of the war. Deathskull is the biggest, baddest orc of 40k and is the closest thing to a faction leader. And a somewhat unique aspect of him is that he seeks to unite the orcs for some humongo wars. Or at least as united as they can be without being boring. After all, sometimes a good scrap with the boys is more important than anything.
Oh, I forgot these lunatics like fighting each other. I forgot, bro. How could I actually forget these crazy people like fighting each other?
And the Goths utilize a lot of knobs and mega knobs, just on account of them being naturally bigger and strong.
Pause.
Their clan color is black since they think that wearing bright colors is, like, totally lame and unorkish. Oh, Gork, they really are goth. Just need some emo hair squigs. Also, I just have to mention...
Turn
this
around
because
and
it's
die!
in an orc flybore formation called the Nuttas, who specialize in quote-unquote flying headbutts. Yeah, I suppose
What?
kamikaze strikes are kind of the melee of airplanes, but these dudes are pretty nutty. Then going from perhaps the orkiest clan to ever orc, let's touch on perhaps the least orky clan to ever orc. Or at least the most unorthodox of them.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest with you, that was actually good.
Blood axes.
Unorthodox. That was
because
hard.
they have cowardly ideas like thinking and cringe tactics such as actually using tactics. Yuck, I know. The Blood Axes have this abnormality because they were the first Ork clan to encounter humans. As such, they began to copy effective human tactics so that they could be even better in warfare. Unlike other orcs, they use camouflage, squad formations, tactical retreats, and other things that are...
Wait, so these are actually like the smart orcs. These are the orcs that actually use their brain. Oh. I mean, it's still not my favorite. Like the moons, like, you know, like the rich boys, the merchants, they're my favorite. But like, okay.
A bit more strategic.
Hey, this is respectable.
Leroy Jorkinen all day, every day that the other clans like to employ. Also, funny thing about them is that they try to emulate human tactics, but they aren't always successful since they don't actually know the reason for some of the things they're copying. For example, they'll use camo but in nonsensical colors, or they'll copy strategies but use them in the wrong scenarios. Also,
so these guys are the type to use camo like when it's daytime. Like these guys are like the type to use like these guys are so are you telling me that these guys are the type to use like night vision goggles in a well lit room?
They breed camo squigs, which is pretty interesting and cute. Another interesting thing is that they especially like to loot Imperial vehicles and are known to even trade with Imperials or work as mercenaries for them. This is really cool flavoring, as I always love to see the odd Xeno-human team up, and it's really good for kit bashing potential. As if the orcs needed even more kit bashing potential, that is. Finally, I want to close off this section with just how weird it is that in like 60 million years of existing, the Blood Axes seemingly only copied Imperial tactics. However, come to think of it, it's probably because of all the major factions the Imperium tends to fight the most like orcs. Oftentimes they're basically Daka and melee charges, except strategic Daka and melee charges. The Eldar hit and run tactics are of course far too cowardly, the Necrons are asleep, and the Tau are pathetic losers who don't like...
Man, bro, nobody liked the Tau. No, bro, oh my goodness. This is like the third or fourth YouTuber that I heard just shit on the Tau. This is all I hear, bro. Like the Tau is getting absolutely annihilated. Bro, what did... Listen, yo, GW, why would you guys make them, bro? Why would y'all make them, bro? They're just like a living embarrassment. And I'm sorry. I know that sounds like, you know, really mean whatever. Obviously, yo, Tau, I take that back. I actually feel bad for y'all, bro. People are dropping dinkum lows on them, bro.
Melee. So I guess copying humans is a good way to improve while also staying true to their orcish ways. But finally, I saved my favorite for last. Give it up for the Deathskulls! I really love this clan because, just like the Blood Axes, they have great kit bash potential, and their culture is just really cool once I started reading about them. The Deathskulls' defining characteristic is that they just love stealing. They steal anything and everything from any...
Damn thieves. Bro, I knew something was up about the Deathskulls. Bro, their name is the Deathskulls. What are we expecting? These guys are thieves.
Anyone and everyone they come across. After enduring battles, they scour the battlefield for things they find interesting, and they hoard their treasures for when it may be...
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think that's a thief. I mean, if they... Okay, it's kind of like Call of Duty in a way, right? It's like Call of Duty. Let's say, like, you know, somebody gets killed or whatever, and you run over whatever. Like, you run over... let's say, like, you run past them, whatever. And obviously, like, whenever, like, you die in Call of Duty, you drop your gun. And let's say you pick up their gun and now you're using their gun. That's not really stealing. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Or like let's say like you're playing like Warzone, right? And like your partner dies or whatever. I say your partner. Or like like your teammate dies. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm picking up your weapon. Say what you want. Bro, you're dead. Go buy a new one. Yeah, you're dead. Go buy a new loadout. It is what it is. I'm picking up your weapon, bro. If you have like the new limited edition weapon that you bought with your own money, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, yeah, I'm picking that up. Don't worry, you can get cash in the game and then buy a new loadout and you can use it. That's just how I roll.
Useful later. The Deathskulls are said to even rush their assaults and kill enemies as quick as possible so that they could speedrun to the dessert, aka steal. Another defining trait is that they're really superstitious. Superstitious, if you will. So
Wow.
they'll wear blue and paint themselves in their looted goods blue, since the orcs think that blue is a lucky color. My balls were also quite lucky after talking about my extensive homebrew lore at the Hot Babe convention. And of course, the signature unit of the Deathskulls are the Lootas, which are the boys who, as their name suggests, loot, and have their mech boys make them a custom Deff gun from their looted loot. Beyond that, the Deathskull mechs also specialize in making combi weapons and repurposing enemy vehicles. Modified Deathskull Lehman Russes, Rhinos, and even Baneblades are not an uncommon sight when facing these blue boys, which again makes them super interesting at Kit Bash. Overall, the Deathskulls are some of the steeliest, if not the steeliest boys around. And those are the main clans, but I quickly want to touch upon an interesting subculture that is kind of its own clan. The Freebooterz are a piratical orc clan composed of orcs who either left their clan or were exiled for...
So thieves. So the last two are just thieves. The last two are just thieves. Now, to be fair, to be honest with you, the like the Deathskulls or whatever, you know what? I don't even want to call them thieves. You know what? I don't know. No. The pirates, bro. A pirate is a thief. Let's be honest with you. That's their whole name. They come through. They hijack everything. GG's, give it here. It's mine. They're legit like school bullies. They're taking your school lunch. It's over. The Deathskulls, they're not really stealing, bro. It's like, okay, boom. If we like, wreck y'all, if we like just one shot y'all, GG's, right? To be honest with you, they're picking up. I mean, they're not really stealing from you. Like, they're kind of just looting. Like, they're kind of just taking like the weapons that are just free off the ground. So like, maybe I'm just too Call of Duty mind. I don't know.
One reason or another, the freebooters go around the galaxy in decorated orc pirate spaceships and wreak havoc wherever they land, looting and pillaging for the next war. There's also a disproportionate amount of bad moons and Deathskulls among their ranks, since freebooters like to amass riches during their wars and show off with fancy guns. Those values, of course, aligning with the bad moon and Deathskull clan cultures. But with that, those were all the notable orc clans. My personal favorites are the Deathskulls, Goffs, and Blood Axes, but I think all of them are very cool and interesting.
My favorite?
My personal orc force is basically a mix of freebooters and snakebites, as the orcs plaguing my homebrew planet are split into pirate fleets terrorizing the seas and feral orcs hiding in the jungles. Freebooters are also a great excuse for indecisive people.
My favorite, give me 1 second. Is that pretty much the end of the video? Okay, okay. My favorite is the moon people. Is the moon guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. These guys right here. These guys,
Titans. And finally, the Snakebites were brown loves big flashy tech. I guess brown makes you snake your bite
Are these
better
the bad
or
moons,
something.
right?
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that. But next up, let's talk about a clan that actually really loves big flashy tech, and one that I completely forgot to mention in the last orc video. The Bad Moons.
Yeah, the bad moons. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the bad moons a lot. Only for, give me 1 second. Only for 20 seconds. I like the bad moons. The bad moons got 20 more seconds of my love, of my support. After this 20 seconds, I will not support them anymore. The orcs, they're officially bitches in my eyes. What you did to Vulcan was nasty and dirty. I don't like you. I don't like any of the other squads. To be honest with you, they're lucky me and Vulcan won't run it back. So other than that, man, for the last 5 seconds of the bad moon support, they're pretty cool. All right, 5 seconds are up. All right, so the bad moons, they're actually